If Errol Spence Jr. loses the fight to Terence Crawford, what becomes of him? If Errol Spence Jr. wins the fight against Terence Crawford, what becomes of him? Let's talk about it real quick. Three-time champion, welterweight champion Errol Spence Jr. will be taking on Terrence Bud Crawford July 29th. The T-Mobile Arena, a fight for undisputed at 147 pounds. So, if Errol Spence was to lose this fight, what would happen? Where would his career go? Is this gonna lower his stock? Uh, Apparently, if Errol Spence was to lose this fight, of course, it probably maybe nudge his stock down a little bit, but not by much. He's losing to another champion. This is his first loss, so it's really nothing to be ashamed of. When you lose a fight to another champion, somebody that's of a high caliber like a Terence Crawford, and will it, will it hurt his career? Absolutely not. One loss does not define somebody's career, especially somebody that holds belts. He's held three belts. So it's not like he was some dude just getting iced and getting beat, knocked out, or lost on points. So, no. So, no, this is just it will be a learning experience for Errol Spence. And I would predict that he probably would end up staying at 150, go up to 154 pounds after if he loses this fight. Even if he fights Bud, if he loses and activates the rematch, everyone's saying that the rematch is going to be at another weight class anyway. So we are probably looking at the end of Errol Spence Jr.'s campaign at 147 pounds. This is probably going to be his last fight at that division. Now, if Errol Spence Jr. was to win this fight against Terence Crawford, what would it do for his career? Well, it would probably shoot him up to a stardom. Absolutely, it would do a lot for his career. This will be his number two things that this does for Errol Spence. He would be, I believe, the first welterweight to win, I believe, all belts in a four-belt era. I believe. The last welterweight to be undisputed was Zab Judah, so that was quite a while ago, and I believe was that three belt era? That was a Zab Judah with three belt. I could have swore that was a four belt era with Zab won the belts. Listen, I could be wrong about that. Yeah, actually, I believe so. Zab Judah was the IBF, WBC, and I think the WBA. Was the WBO welterweight belt? That's crazy, but that's the second fight he had with Corey Spinks. That's what it was, right? Yeah, so Zab Judah was the last undisputed. Yeah, he was the last undisputed welterweight champion. So this is big for Errol Spence. He would be the first in the full belt era to be undisputed in the welterweight division, and this would be his first weight class being undisputed overall. So this is big for Errol Spence Jr. So it's very important to him. It's very important to both of these fighters, to Terence Crawford too. But for Errol, it would be a lot more for him because this will be his first time being undisputed. And for Terence Crawford, this will be his second undisputed division. If he wins at 147, he wins this fight, he'd be two-time undisputed. Okay, so this would definitely skyrocket Errol Spence in the boxing world. He gets first dibs, moving up the weight, and fight his stablemate Jermell Charlo, all that. He gets probably endorsements and probably start rolling in, stuff like that. So this is big. This is big for Errol Spence. So he got a lot riding on this fight. So either way, I don't think Errol Spence's career, it'll probably, it's not gonna tank if he loses. It's gonna be all right. It's not gonna go nowhere. He got one loss, so you Spence heads, relax. When he loses, it's not going to hurt him. He gonna be fine. Trust me, he can bounce back from that loss. All right, so very interesting, man. When you really look at it, that's when you kind of want both guys to win. It's like they both put in work and they both. This is important for both of these fighters, but when you really break it down, this is especially important for Errol Spence Jr. because it'll be the first for it'll be two things. It'll be the first though for him, but for Bud it'll be like uh both of them actually. Well, no, actually, Bud's been undisputed already, so he understands what that feels like. But he would be, it would be the first for him to be undisputed for in the four-belt era at the welterweight division. But for Errol, it means probably more. So that's why I used to be bugging when Errol used to say, "Yeah, becoming undisputed." Saying that other boxers in the past they weren't undisputed. So I'm like, bruh, so what? Say go for that, man. Go for greatness, bruh. Maybe it was frustration coming from Errol Spence while he was saying all that shit. I don't know, man. But clearly, Errol Spence becoming undisputed is big. It's a big deal. So we will see what happens July 29th. This is your boy Rebel Life Boxer. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I'll catch y'all later. And I'm out. Peace.